Good evening. This is Real Life Live, and we'll be talking about a few things this evening. Starting off with the NFL wrap up here. The last night's game against Denver at Buffalo. Denver would win the game. It's a good game, solid game. Buffalo though, with their quarterback Josh Allen, he didn't play well at all. Buffalo had a tough time moving the ball. He was off throwing the ball. They didn't look for Diggs almost the whole night. The first half, I think they got 8 points. Buffalo just didn't look. They didn't look that good, and actually, they've been going. If you would uh, talk about an arrow, their arrow is going down. I think they might have peaked, and now they're going down because looks like the quarterback. I haven't seen him play that bad as far as decision making. He threw that one ball right to the guy. So Allen didn't play well. On the other hand, the other quarterback, that would be one Russell Wilson. Well, he looked like the old Russell Wilson. Excuse me, the one that played with Seattle. I mean, he looked great. Russ looked great. What I saw, the way he was throwing the passes with accuracy and precision. The one was a killer pass. In the end zone when he threw that ball, no other person to catch it but Sutton. The one I think it was in the third quarter or so. Touchdown. So Wilson looked great. And another thing that I saw about Russ that really made me think that he's back to where he was when he took that ball and decided he was going to run with it. He was decisive with running that football. That's something he used to do in Seattle, and he was doing that last night. So I was looking at him and I was seeing to myself, hey, looks like he had a tough stretch there where he wasn't, everybody was wondering, is he washed up or whatever, But last night he looked very good, very good, very good. They were saying on the air, Joe and Troy Aikman, they were saying, he's not back, but I think he's real close. I think he's, as far as running that ball and making those decisions on the move, on the stretch. I saw that, and that's what he was great at, in Seattle. So he looked good, but Buffalo, like I said, their quarterback Allen didn't look good. The running back, I think it was Cook. He ran the ball, and they gave him the ball. The problem with him though, he fumbled that ball. So you can't have a fumbler at your running back position. That's gonna kill you sooner or later. So uh, they I have to give Denver credit, and plus their defense was on it. They took the ball away. First play of the series of the game, they took the ball away from Buffalo. So the defense played great. And they gave up that what was it, 70 against Miami. So everybody was ripping them about that. But since then, they turned it around. They've been playing outstanding defense. They took the ball away 3 or 4 times last night. Okay, so it was a total team effort for Denver, and they have a good coach anyway. Payton, Sean Payton, he's a good coach. Okay, so I think they will get that straight, and Wilson's playing very well. He's taking care of the ball, and he's throwing that ball the way he used to when he could throw deep and on the money deep. So, and he's got a couple of guys that can get deep. You know, Sutton and Judy. So, uh, so as far as that game goes, and it was close in the third, in the fourth. It was sort of like 20, 14 or something like that, 15, and they tried. Buffalo was trying to move the ball, and they did move the ball. That one running back, he ran the ball very good on the final drive, and they got back in it, and they were it had got down to the end, you know, because Allen had ran it in, with 2 minutes or so, and so it was Buffalo had took the lead, but it was too much time left, and a great quarterback. And Russell Wilson was a great quarterback, and he's coming back on that road. Okay, so it was too much time. He had timeouts. He drove the team, Denver, down to field goal position, and then, okay, so line up for the field goal. Uh, Lutz missed the field goal. Okay, wide to the right. Uh-oh. So Buffalo had won the game. It's in the win column. Uh-oh, flag. I was going to think, oh shit, they called him for a holding or something. No, not that. They had too many men on the damn field. That's ridiculous. Okay, so that's on them. And when you saw it, you counted it, and then so here you go. That killed them right there. They had won the game, and then that penalty, uh, gave Denver another chance, and that's it. They because a field goal kicker, they usually don't make no two in a row because the next day they looking for a job. So he made that and won the game. So for that would put the Denver Broncos kind of in the playoff. Well, they're not out of the playoffs, and neither are Buffalo. But Buffalo seems to, going on a down slope, and Denver is trying to go on an upswing. So we'll see what happens to Buffalo. But they didn't look good, and the quarterback didn't look good. And what they didn't do, they didn't get that ball to dig, so he wasn't happy. I saw that. So. And they're gonna have to get all them. They got some issues, and plus another thing, about the kid Hamlin. The safety that got hurt in Cincinnati. They put him out there last night at the end of the game, and I don't know. I don't think. I don't know. I wouldn't be playing again after something that unnerving. You see what I'm saying? And. Speaking of that, Allen looked a little unnerved at times. Like when he was indecisive. He held on to the ball a little bit. So yeah, and so when you're looking at all the things that happened, and then it added up to Buffalo losing that game, they really you can kind of downgrade Allen on that. He really got I would say a D grade. Wilson graded out at a B plus. He was a star. He didn't turn the ball over. So as we look forward to things, looks like Denver they're playing better, and Buffalo, they're not, they're performing and going on a down slope. So as I said, so let's look for next week. To be another exciting week. We got some good picks coming up, and we will. And Choppy's riding high, and we're gonna see what he comes up with. And it was a good game last night, and congratulations to the Denver Broncos to win a game in Buffalo, cold and on the road. Congratulations, Broncos. Okay, and that would do it. That was just the little wrap up for that Monday Night Football wrap up there. And we'll be back with some more talk. And that was a good game. So let's look for the next one. And I'll see you next time.